We walk hand in hand, we dream together. We giggle and laugh like kids forever. We're two different people, but we're having fun. We talk about anything under the sun. We are sisters, we are friends. We've got magic that never ends. I got you, sis, you got me, the best of friends we'll always, always be. We always have fun being together. You know me the best, we're friends forever. Through good times and bad, I'm here for you, sis. Right by your side, hit or miss. We are sisters, we are friends. Got magic that never ends. I got you, sis, you got me. The best of friends, the best of friends, the best of friends we'll always, always be. We are sisters, we are sisters.
Good morning mga sis! Sis, good morning na tayo.
Good morning everybody, good morning sis. Kasi binabasa ko to eh. Iniisip ko kasi, ano yung mga trabahong pwede sa mga...
Marami.
Oo, sa marami.
Sa mga babae.
Oo, sa mga
Lalo
babae.
na sa mga mommies. Maraming trabaho pwede sa mga babae. May mga trabahong flexi time, katulad ng mga sa sales.
Na pwedeng house-based, di ba?
House-based or at your own time na po pwede kang libre, tsaka kalalakad, o yung mga brokers, yung mga ganun klaseng trabaho.
Oo, pero meron din mga trabahong may age restriction.
Katulad ng...
Basta, especially pag manual labor.
Oo.
Oo, pag manual
At
labor
saka
kasi.
ito pag artista, may age restriction din.
Oo naman, kasi basta.
Basta. Maraming trabaho available for moms,
And it's nice
women.
na kahit paano, naintindihan na ng society ngayon na ang kagaya ngayon, mas marami ng home-based na mga trabaho. So, naiintindihan na yung importance that the mom still has to be at home with the kids.
Yan, ngayong umaga yan ang pag-uusapan natin na isang bagay na malapit sa puso ng ating mga kasis. At sa ating dalawa, because we're both working moms.
We're going to talk about motherhood with an added element.
Tama ka dyan, sis.
Diba?
Kasama natin ang mga working moms.
Tulad nating dalawa.
Correct.
Pero bago natin kausapin ang ating mga working moms, mamamasyal muna tayo.
Uy, paminsan-minsan.
Diba?
Take my hand, I'm gonna pull you through. Baby, I'll be soon.
We are sisters, we are sisters. We are sisters, we are sisters.
Parami ang tinatawag nating working moms. Di tulad ng mga lola natin na nasa bahay lang sila para full-time na maalagaan ang kanilang mga anak. Bakit nga kaya karamihan sa mga nanay ngayon ay nagtatrabaho na rin outside their homes? Para tulungan tayong maliwanagan sa bagay na ito, please welcome!
Para sa kanya po, there is no perfect mom. She has been married for 15 years at saka meron siyang 8-year-old daughter, Cess Quesada.
Hi, good morning. Good morning po sa inyo.
A good mother is one who would bring up her children in a very godly way. 10 years married at may 3 anak, Lara Melissa de Leon.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the SiS.
Good morning!
Yes.
Para naman sa kanya, a good mom is somebody who will bring out a productive member of the society. 8 taon na po siyang kasal at may 2 anak. Chiki Roa Puno. Good morning.
Pamilya ang kanyang priority. 5 years ng kasal at may 2 anak. Rochelle Barameda.
Hi, good morning.
Para sa kanya, time management ang sikreto sa pagbabalanse ng pamilya at trabaho. 10 years married with 5 kids. Lala Flores!
Hi, good morning.
Champion ka dyan!
Correct, di ba?
5 kids! you've been busy.
Yes. Shock ka naman.
Oo, sexy, tapos ang tangkad-tangkad.
Oo, correct.
Parang walang kinalaman yun sa pag-anak.
Okay, let's go. Shell, pareho kayo ni Jamala Artista, di ba? Paano pag pareho kayo may taping? Sino naiiwan sa mga kids?
Well, ano na lang, kumbaga grateful ako kasi kasama namin sa bahay yung mom ko. So, usually, pag dalawa kami ni Jamal lang wala, nandiyan yung mommy ko.
So,
Kahit
hindi
may
masyadong
yaya. So,
problema.
hindi masyadong problema.
Kampante kang nagtatrabaho.
Oo, kasi talagang mas gusto ko, kunyari may trabaho kami, gusto ko lagi nandiyan yung mommy ko. Kasi kahit yung yaya lang, hindi ka makakasigurado eh.
Hindi ka pa rin makakampante, ano?
Oo.
Hindi. Tsaka there are things na may mga emergencies that come up na kung yung alam mo na may didiskarte ka agad.
Si Lala, very supportive daw ang yung husband. Paano ba arrangement niyo pag ikaw ang may trabaho?
No, kasi yung business ng husband ko, home-based. So, with us, it's really give and take. Kahit nung nagmo-model pa ako before, pag talagang may work na hindi ako pwede with the kids, siya yung nai-adjust niya yung time.
Ay, ang swerte.
Swerte
kasi
talaga,
yung
swerte.
business
Kaya
niya.
nakalima rin kami dahil sobrang time we spent together. So, nakalima din kami. Swerte, di ba?
Swerte talaga.
Kaya pala, di ba?
Oo naman. Eh si Lara, ba't hindi ka na nga masyadong Lara?
Lara ba ito? Mama Melis.
Mama Melis.
Hindi ka na masyadong active sa showbiz. Eh, paano nung active ka? Paano yung mga kids?
Lalo na yung sa akin noon time show, di ba?
Kasi at that time, yung every lunchtime, I'd leave the house at 10 o'clock. Eh, syempre, nasa eskwela na mga bata. My husband is at work already. And by the time they get home, I'm home. So that was the most ideal work for me at that time.
Ang ganda.
At that time.
Hindi ka na tumatanggap na ng iba pang work.
After that, napunta ako sa drama na napapauwi ako ng 9 o'clock the next day. Hindi pwede. Parang hindi ako happy ganon.
Parang may nami-miss ka, no?
Oo, yung parang the whole night. Okay lang the whole night siguro for a day in a week. Pero you come home the next day, 9 o'clock, you're home, nobody's home anymore.
At saka you're too
Parang
tired,
hindi
no?
ako.
You spend the next day na tulog.
That's
So,
right.
practically 2 days na
2
wala
days,
ka sa
you're off their sight. Out of sight.
Sabi ni Chiki daw, it's a matter of compromising pagdating sa pagsaset ng priorities. Paano ba to? Ano yung sa'yo? Paano ginagawa mo?
Well, compromise because hindi naman lahat ng gusto mong gawin magagawa mo rin, especially if it takes you out of the home.
Yes.
And then at the same time, you want to spend yung sinasabi nilang quality time with the kids. Parang, to me, there's nothing like quantity time
Yes.
talaga. Yung
I
the actual
agree
hours
with
that
you
you
there.
spend.
Everybody agrees.
Yun,
with
di ba?
that.
So,
Yeah,
the
that's true.
compromise is, obviously, if you want to spend the physical hours with your kids and your husband, talagang kailangan mag-give way yung career mo
So
ng
you,
konti.
so you all agree na it's quantity time talaga. That's
Oo,
more
there's
important than quality time.
Especially when they're small. When they're
Bakit?
small.
Ba't ganon?
You know, kasi I only have one daughter and she just turned 8. Ako ang feeling ko, I miss out on her growing up if I spend too much time outside of the house. Hindi ba, may lalaki na yun, hindi mo alam kung paano nangyari yun. So ako, ang feeling ko, I have to be with her to be able to know her better. Kasi hindi mo alam how
Her
sad.
habits.
Yeah, and how sad for a parent, for example, na hindi mo alam na ito pala ang favorite
You
niyang
miss out.
cartoon, ito pala ang gusto niyang pagkain, ito pala yung, this is what makes her happy.
At saka yung, di ba pag may sakit sila, hawakan mo pa lang siyang ganyan.
Oo.
Ganyan pa lang, parang ramdam mo na, ay, may nararamdaman to.
Yeah.
Di ba? Parang minsan nararamdaman, uy, alam natin siguro to si Waki ngayon. Kasi iba yung timpla niya. Alam mo na kaagad, but if you're out of the house, kahit nga ka-quality
You can't
time kayo.
Yeah,
Oo.
find
Hindi
quality time. And even kids, they are so selfish. They want you. So, hindi enough yung, I have 1 hour, let's spend quality time. They don't understand
Hindi
that.
nila alam yun.
With them, they see you and talagang kung i-grab ka nila as a whole. So, more time spent with them, the better.
So, ganito. Magkakaroon kami ng SiS challenge. Each guest will pick a color. Each color corresponds a situation. Siyempre, I will read it and kayo naman ay gagawa, ano ba, magre-react ba kayo? O bahala na
Magbibigay kayo
kayo.
ng kung ano man ang gagawin nyo, if ever.
Bagay-bagay na ganyan. Fine. Sino ba ang pauunahin natin? Tita Cess.
Ako?
Pick a color.
Ako? ako, sige. Color green. Kasi
Green.
naka-green ako.
Sige. Ginaan sa ano, kasi naka-green siya.
Green ako. So green.
Paano naman kayo? Lahat kayo naka-black and white. Okay. Situation, may out-of-town show ka. Paalis ka na magka-German measles ang bunso. How would you handle the situation?
Okay. Ako, pagka ganyan, nasagutan ko na yung trabaho.
Commitment yan.
I will go, but somebody has to stay with my daughter, my husband. Kasi kami ng husband ko, kung ano yung mas importante, let's say dalawa kami nagkasabay and something like that happens, ano ang pwedeng i-give up? But yung ganyan, nasagutan mo na,
Commitment.
syempre commitment yan.
Yes.
Kahit
Compromise
paano.
mo yan.
Iko-compromise mo na yan. Yung tipong, I'll ask him to stay if he can stay. And if not, probably, dyan tayo maswerte because we have a network of yung support system natin.
Like our
nandyan.
Mother, pinsan, kapatid.
Yes, because I'm lucky because I have a sister who's a doctor. So in that case, probably I would do that. Tapos, uwi ka agad, hindi ba? Napanagutan na eh.
Parang nakaka-nervous naman tong...
Wala namang grade. Okay
Wala naman itong grade. Bale, para sa blue-green, nakalito, blue-green. Blue-green. Hectic day sa trabaho. Ngarag sa shoot dahil naghahabol kayo ng playdate o kaya ng basta. Suddenly, nag-ring ang cellphone. Si Bunso, umiiyak at naglalambing. Pilit kang pinapauwi. Anong gagawin mo?
Nandun ka na eh. Nandun ka na. You can, there are a lot of words that can also,
Appease.
that you can use, that you talk to them and be, para,
Ma-assure,
when you talk to them on the phone, because that's what I use all the time, my telephone. Pag sinabi nilang, Ma, I want to talk to my mommy, they'll call me up sa aking cellphone and they'll, it makes them feel good when you choose the right words to comfort them.
Okay.
Pink na lang. The hot pink.
Okay. Pink, nag-promise kang mag-a-attend ka ng PTA meeting sa school ng anak mo. Out of the country si Mister, kaya ikaw lang ang makaka-attend. Ang problema, di matapos-tapos ang taping sa Baguio. Paano mo i-handle ang sitwasyon?
Wow. Ay. Well, yun again, nasa Baguio ka na. Siguro, babalikan ko yung ano niyan. If I had yung commitment sa PTA, at alam kong magiging ganyan sa Baguio,
Wala ka
baka
sa
hindi ko
Baguio.
na tinanggap. Oo.
Wala ka sa Baguio in the first place.
Oo, hindi ko na
ilipat mo
siguro.
yung PTA sa Baguio.
O, correct. O, tatawagan ko si teacher sa kanyang cellphone.
So, yung mga teachers
May cellphone,
Siyempre.
You can get
Or
the cell number na.
usually if it's a one-on-one, you can always request for a reschedule.
Yeah.
Mga bihasa. Teenager na ang panganay mo, nasa rebellious years. Panaginip at lately napupuno na ng tato ang katawan. Diyos ko po! 4 years puro oo o hindi lang ang sagot. Your baby is slowly turning into a stranger. At the same time, you're at the peak of your career. How would you compromise?
Siguro
Parang
I
bata
need
pa
na
nung
my
anak ni
husband. Hindi lang ako. Kailangan dalawa kaming ng asawa ko na kakausapin ko siya. Kasi, di ba, sa society, hindi natin alam kung ano yung mga nakakasama niya. O ano, sa school.
Hindi mo rin naman mabibabysit yan pag nasa
Oo
school.
nga. So siguro, kung sa school man, kakausapin ko yung teacher niya kung ano ba nagiging problema ng anak ko. Para at least malaman ko, little by little, kung ano talaga yung, alam mo yun, punot dulo kung bakit siya nagkakaganon.
Okay. Wala ka ng choice.
Wala na akong choice.
Graduation day na in 2 weeks. You're the proud mom of the class valedictorian. Biglang may tumawag sa'yo para sa isang project na matagal mo nang pinapangarap, kaso it will coincide with your child's graduation day. Career or family?
In that case, I will choose family talaga. Because yung projects, they come and they go.
Correct.
Pero wala silang merits at all except financial reward. But since, it's a graduation day and it's a big day for my daughter or for any of my children, I wouldn't miss on that.
Yes.
Parang, oo, obvious na yun, klarong-klaro na yun.
Oo, para sa working moms naman, I think, kung sobrang busy ka, it's because of a necessity. But if you're busy once in a while, ano lang naman yun, may choice pa rin naman tayo to say no or say yes to certain projects. Pero mas marami pang kwentuhang tungkol sa pagiging nanay sa pagbabalik ng SiS.
We are sisters. We are sisters.
kanina mga sitwasyong gawa-gawa lang namin ang binigyan nyo ng mga solusyon. Ngayon naman, ikwento nyo kung paano nyo ba talaga binabalanse ang time between your kids and your work.
Okay, Mami Cess, paano mo ina-explain kay Isabel, your daughter, na kailangan mo umalis ng bahay para magtrabaho?
Actually, now that before, nung maliit siya, mahirap. Kasi only child, syempre pag only child, walang kalaro. So, mas nagkikling sa'yo. So, for a time, nahirapan ako, lalo na hindi niya ma-differentiate what was real and what was not real. Nagagalit siya kay Nova kasi nag-aaway kami on screen. Nagsiselo siya if I have a different child on TV. Parang hindi niya ma-differentiate. So, what I did was I brought her to taping one day. And then, talagang pinagpahawakan ko siya ng mga set. Oh, it is not real, it is not true. Tapos,
Orientation.
Oo, orientation talaga of what you do. And then now that she's bigger, mas madali na for me because now that she goes to school, ginawan ko ng parallel. Like, if you are afraid that the teacher will get mad at you if you're late, ganun din ako, I have a director. And I can only leave when the director tells me to leave. Ganon din kayo, yung teacher.
You can only leave when the class is finished.
When the class is finished. So, but there was one time na ginawa niya, tinawagan niya yung director ko. Oo, tumawag sa akin, Mama, can I talk to your director? And so, ang nakausap niya yung AD, no? So, sabi ko, sige, binigay ko. I wanted, and she was 5 years old. So, hello, ano oras papauwi ng mama ko? Eh, kasi ganito, meron pang 2 sequences. Eh, kasi magsa-storytelling pa kami eh. You know, she started arguing with the AD. So, ngayon, alam niya na yung terms ng sequences, pack up, alam niya na yung terms natin.
Effective daw ang reverse psychology sa mga kids. Sa pagdidisiplina ng mga anak mo, ginagamitan mo ba sila ng reverse psychology?
No, like, sa pagdidisiplina, I would always talk to them. I would use a belt, I would use a
Rod.
yes, that's biblical, and I would like to follow that. But even before I, like for example, spank them, sasabihin ko yung maling ginawa niya.
Bakit sila pinag?
Kung bakit ko siya papaluin, and I would like spank them, then right after that, I would assure them that I'm doing that because I love them and that I'm disciplining them. And I always stress to them, all my kids, the meaning of discipline, disciplining children. And it works. Whenever, for example, napalo ko sila, meron silang ginawang hindi tama, they understand, my mommy disciplined me a while ago because so forth.
Siya talaga yung word, disciplined me.
It works. And we have a common friend that taught me how to like spank a kid without getting angry.
Mahirap yun, di
That
ba?
is
Ang
really,
hirap
really
yun.
hard. You know, a friend of ours, si Pastor John, was the one that told me, Melissa, when you discipline or spank your child, learn not to get angry or get mad. How are you gonna do that? That's hard to do.
How do you do that?
Paano ba?
It takes a lot of discipline also among
From your part.
Naka-smile ka ba?
mothers.
Or spank you na.
No, it's not you. You should be firm.
You show
There's such
her
thing.
the authority
Yes,
that you are in control.
There's such thing as being
but in
firm.
a loving way.
I am
I'm like
firm.
that.
pero yung like for example, syempre malayo pa yung belt.
Yes.
Meron kang yung from where you are, you go get your belt.
May
Meron
time
kang
ka huminga.
Okay, now I got my belt. Honey, I'm gonna do this because I have to discipline you and swap.
Malakas, oh.
So, how old
You
do
know,
you
oh,
start? Ano kasi babies pa mga
Just
anak
for
ko.
them to feel.
How old do you start giving that kind of discipline? Kasi usually sabi lang, ako 1 pa lang yung anak ko, pag may ginawa siya, no hitting! No hitting! Bad! Ganun. Eh, kailan mo pwede simulan ng, I am disciplining you because you did this and this. Na maintindihan niya, na maaalala niya kung ano yung ginawa niyang mali.
Like my daughter, 1-year-old pa lang, I talked to her already. Pero the spanking part is late, mga latter part,
Ina-adjust mo
mga
naman ng
2.
konti.
Go towards 3 years old already, na medyo nakakausap mo sila ng may pagkaayos na kausap. Pero yung 1-year-old, it should be at least yung you get to talk to them.
Talk and talk and
You know,
talk.
that's
Talak,
not right. It's not proper for you to do that. Alam naman nila eh.
Oo, nakakaintindi
They
sila.
know. And especially the bonding between mother, we all know that the mother and the child, they get it right away.
So, Rochelle, bawal daw paluin ng yaya mo yung mga bata. Bakit?
Bawal. Kasi kumbaga sa akin, gusto ko, ako lang yung magdidisiplina sa anak ko. Kumbaga kung may nagawa man, kung may pagkasutil ang mga bata, di ba? Sabihin nyo sa akin, kung talagang maling-mali yung anak ko, ako yung papalo. Kumbaga,
Ikaw yung gagawa ng
pwede naman din na sabihin,
disciplinary
Rowell, Julia, that's bad. Pwede nila sabihin yun. Pero yung sa kanilang kamay na, yung magagaling sa pagpalo ng anak ko, doon kami magtatalo.
Oo naman. Ako, I make it a point pag dinidisiplina ko rin yung mga anak ko. My yayas are there so they know how you discipline your children. Kasi hindi naman ako agad-agad na mamalo. Namimili naman ako ng sitwasyon. And
Do not fight all the
ako,
battles.
I'm in close contact with my yayas. Parating, I'm kumbaga sa partner talaga yun nga. You become their partners talaga eh.
That's true. Okay. So, marami tayong pag-usapan. Sa pagbabalik ni Sis.
We are sisters. We are sisters. We are sisters. We are sisters.
Sa ating mga babae, normal na yung mag-open up tayo sa mga friends natin tungkol sa mga problema. Eh, since lahat po kami dito, working mom, bonding time.
Correct. Lala, ano ba ang usual na nagiging problema sa bahay?
Siguro sa akin, yung having 5 kids and not having enough time. Yung parang feeling ko lang, kasi di ba, pag malalaki na yung iba, parang feeling mo less time kasi intindihan na nila yung buhay mo. But yung mga smaller ones, sila yung mga selfish eh. Ganon. Pero, ang aking problema, parang paano ko talaga ma-divide yung time ko
Sa lahat,
them,
sa kanila.
making sure na lahat sila na alam ko yung mga concerns. Minsan kasi, lately kasi nakukonsensya ako yung 2 eldest ko na babae, 10 and 9. Parang, kasi laging nakaganyan yung baby ko, yung 2-year-old, yung 5-year-old. So parang, yung dalawa, hello, and then nakikita ko may world sila, pero I still want to be a part of that
it.
world. So, paano ko kaya masusolusyonan yung talagang to spend time, you know, yung malaman ko yung mga concerns. And then she's 10 and 9.
Ako meron akong this is not out of my own experience kasi dalawa lang yung anak ko. And dalawa na lang nga yung anak ko. Tingin ko problema na rin yung not spending enough time. But I have some friends who have a lot of kids. Particular, this one friend was 3 lang naman. Pero yan din yung problema niya. Ang ginagawa niya, they set a special date for each kid.
Yes, right.
In a month.
Individually.
Where they will spend the whole afternoon together, sila lang. And the kid will be the one to choose kung anong gagawin.
Activity.
Mag-movie ba
Parang
tayo?
appointment
Kakain ba tayo?
with mom.
Ganyan, ganyan. Pero siya lang,
Date
wala
lang
yung
talaga.
iba.
Yeah, wala
yung
yung iba.
iba. Yung 1-year-old, hindi pwedeng nakaganyan.
Isa lang.
talaga.
Oo.
Yun. I found it parang interesting nung kinukwento sa
Yeah.
galing ano.
Okay
I,
nga, ano?
I heard that also from my
Diba?
sister-in-law. To be able to spend time with each, especially kung lalaki, spend time with the father. Kung babae, spend time with the mother. And I also have something, like, I have 3 kids, no? Like, when my baby girl came, yung dalawa ko, yung parang, I don't want them to feel yung parang out
Alienated
sila.
sila.
Oo. What I do is I make them involved. You make them involved with whatever activity you're doing with her. Like, for example, my baby girl, for example, kakausapin ko siya. Oh, Rebecca, you're so nice. You know, your kuya's here. Parang you're talking to your baby, but then you're
Kasali
referring
sila.
to your other kids.
You're letting them feel na involved
Yeah,
din sila
involved.
doon, kahit you're with the younger,
Yes, I'm talking about my other kids. I'm talking straight to my baby, but I'm talking about them. So they would feel, oy, look at my mommy. She's talking to my sister about me. Diba? So they feel very proud.
Kasali pa rin.
Kasali pa rin. With the mga medyo adult naman, it's more involvement. Like, wait, honey, I cannot handle her anymore. Can you please help me?
Or even yung
carry?"
bathing, you know, when you bathe the baby.
Yeah, they like
Feeling
it. They love
responsible
being,
sila.
ay nako, I'm, ano na.
I'm a big boy na.
Oo. Ako mahirap at least. Ako kasi,
Lahat
well,
ng age
practically, I'm practically a mommy and a daddy to all 5 of them. So,
swerte ko lang, kahit papano, na-divide sila into certain groups. Like, my son is a teenager already. So, usually, ang oras namin yan, pag uwi niya, pag yung gabi na, napatulog na yung mga kapatid niyan, oras na magkakwentuhan kami sandali. And I always tell him, pasensya ka na. Because, mama's working, and syempre, yung mga kapatid mo, maliliit. Naiintindihan naman niya yun. Pag may concern siya, lalapit naman siya sa akin. Tsaka nag-uusap naman kami. Kung mag-usap kami, minsan habang kumakain kami. Or sometimes, kahit na meron akong visitors na nandiyan siya, nakikipagkwentuhan siya sa amin. Siya ma-join siya sa usapan. With my 3 girls, di masyadong problema kasi they sleep in one room. So meron kaming chat time na kaming tatlo. Doon lang kami sa bed, kukwentuhan kami kahit na magchichikahan kami. May movie night kami na manonood kami ng DVD, tapos manonood kami ng movie na sabay-sabay kami. And when my baby, when all of them are all in school, yun, time naman namin dalawa yun.
Rochelle.
Perfect time.
Concerns.
Siguro, ang ano ko lang, yung panganay ko, nasanay sa, Mommy, I want something pag aalis kami. O kaya pag nasa mall kami, pag may nagustuhan siyang toy, dapat bilhin. Pag hindi mo binili, sige, iyak ako, magka-cry ako. Yung gano'n, parang, di ba, parang ayokong sanayin na pag nasa mall, bigay. Oo, syempre, kailangan ko kahit, di ba, little things, small things na ibigay mo. Pero wag naman yung
Palagi.
every time na aalis kami and every time na may makita siya, pupunta kami ng Mommy, buy me.
Emotional blackmail.
How old is your son?
4 and 5 months. 4 years and
Months, yeah. Kasi ako, kasi my daughter is a lot older, but when she was around mga 6, when yung, kasi ayoko kasing yung ganyan, although she wasn't like that, ang inaano ko sa kanya, I also involve her, I make her realize kung paano gumalaw yung pera, that money is limited and that we should prioritize things. So when I go to the grocery, I show her, this is how much we have. And these are the things that we need to buy. If we have extra, then we can buy this thing. If not, we will have to wait.
Next time.
Next time, parang ganoon. Or if it's expensive, we will have to save. So in other words, pinapakita ko sa kanya that money is limited and that we have certain priorities. This goes to food. This goes to, now that she can add, I involve her in terms of adding how much is left. How much, lesson pa niya sa math. Parang
No.
hindi, kasi she's older. But with that, yung emotional blackmail, I had a problem with Isabel when she was yung terrible twos, na she'd go into this, yung tantrums na mababantay bata ka, kasi akala sinasakal mo, gano'n. Akala mo, ganyan. Hindi, akala ng kapitbahay kasi OA nga eh. I'll tell her, oh sige, you cry. Sige, you cry. Pinapa-cry ko. We have a crying chair. You sit there. Yeah, you sit there until you can get hold of your emotions. Pag natapos ka na, tsaka tayo mag-usap. Because I refuse to talk to you when you're not in control.
Dami ko mga tips.
Minsan pa naman, alam nila pagka yung napipikong ka na sa lakas ng iyak nila. So lalakas nila yung lalo nilalakasan.
Ako natutuwa
para
ko
mapikong
tumirma. In the middle of the night, if gusto niya matulog sa amin, kung gusto mo matulog, you have to shut up. You have to, because mama and papa want to sleep. Doon siya sa labas ng pinto namin, binabang niya na kung ano-ano. Pero syempre, ikaw nanay ko, ano yung gusto mo nang ilabas, pero hindi, pinigilan ko yan. Ever since that time, ngayon, alam niya hindi siya pwede mag-emote nang walang dahilan.
favorite line
Kasi
ko.
dinidedma ko eh.
Nadedma.
Dinidedma ko pag walang reason yung iyak.
Ako, favorite line
Di mo
ko,
kinokonsole.
even if you cry blood.
even if
Even if you cry blood, no.
Paano yung iyak ng bagong gising, na nag-iinartilat mo?
Kung yung pwede siguro comforting, pero yung acting, kaya nga
Minamanipulate na yung kero siya, parang alam niya na pag mag-cry ako, bibigay nila yung wishes ko.
Kasi,
lagi. Yun ang panakot niya.
Manipulating na, kasi
you
the
let
kids
them
will
cry.
talaga.
And be firm.
Yun ang panakot niya. Sige, magka-cry ako. Pero, ayun naman, pag naririnig na ni Jumol yun, titingnan na siya ng masama. Doon na, behave na siya.
Kasi di ba there are some parents who parang lagi natin naririnig yung line na yun na nga, sabi ni Jenny, kasi bagong gising yan eh, masungit eh, medyo hindi yata maganda yung pakiramdam. Yung giving excuses constantly for a kid to have tantrums, to act that way.
Hanggang saan, di ba? Kailan mo siya i-consult? Kailan mo dead my
Tsaka
head?
is that an excuse, bagong gising? Or di ba, yung parang, bagong gising kaya masungit, okay lang na magganyan.
Ay, dala-dala nila yan hanggang pagtanda.
Oo, yun na nga. Pag nakita nila they can get away with it once or twice, then yan na.
Kasi nasabi ko,
They learn
it's
fast.
not a reason for you to cry. So if you want to cry, wherever you want
Yes.
to, I'm firm with like for example, sinabi ko na, I'm not going to go to you and go with whatever you want me to do. Talagang cry ka dyan. Sinabi mo nga kahit
Even if you cry blood.
I'm not going to lift the
Magamit nga dyan yun.
Even if you cry blood.
Kasi later on, paglaki nila, they will learn how to deal with their problems.
Exactly.
So, hindi yung
Yeah.
emotional na ano.
lamig.
Kasi ko, I'll deal with you when you are okay, when you are in control of yourself. Otherwise, oras yan.
Or you
Titiisin mo.
make them, you go to your room, think about what you did, you come back if you're ready.
If you're
You
ready.
tell me what you did and if it was right or wrong.
Yes, oo.
Okay, it is right for us to take a break. Magbabalik pa po, sis.
We are sisters. We are sisters. We are sisters. We are sisters.
Hindi madaling maging good mother all the time. Kung minsan nauubos din ang pasensya, at sa trabaho naman, kailangan din i-maintain ang pagiging professional. Where do you draw your strength? From?
Parang bitin
Oo, di ba?
Iniintay ko.
From.
Mahirap. I don't know. I don't know. Do I really have the strength? Kanina nakikinig, kailangan, pwede ba magtanong na lang? Kasi ang ganda ng mga advice na kinukuha, na binibigay ng mga mothers dito. Because ang tanong mo is where do you get the strength? Feeling ko nga parang medyo kulang. Kasi nung nagkukwentuhan kayo about the screaming kids, naiisip ko bigla, but I'm a screaming mom.
Yeah.
Have you ever found
Can you-
yourself in the situation you're telling
yes.
her?
Oh, yeah! They will really try your patience to the max.
Diba? So ikaw sumisigaw na, quiet! Diba? Parang ano yun? So parang kuminsan din, hindi mo na malaman where to get.
Saka ba lulugar talaga?
Oo. Saan nga ba?
Yes,
It's true, it's hard. Mahirap yung kung saan mo hugutin yung strength mo, ano. But with my experience, like my husband is around, and I'm saying na I also get strength from my husband. We do a lot of bonding together, praying together, and really talking what we should do with the children in terms of disciplining, what to do with them, ganyan. And I'm very blessed that I have a husband that really brings the whole family in prayer, in the Lord, let's go to church. He's the one that, so like going to church, nadidiscipline din yung mga, natututo din yung mga bata with the Sunday school that we have. So it makes a lot of difference when you're really drawing your strength from the Lord, and your husband is there bringing you
I
to
think
the Lord.
a part of that feeling, Melissa, is, kasi, syempre, di ba, pag nangangarag ka, ang feeling mo kasi parang ikaw lahat eh. But sometimes, yung ang dami, ikaw na in charge na help, yung magluluto ka pa and everything. But if you know that you are not alone in this, that you have your husband, you have the Lord, you have, parang,
Lakas ng ano mo.
Saan mo pakukunin? Di ba?
saan mo pa
Dami?
But in my case, it also helps sometimes that you detach yourself from
From the situation.
all of this. Like I was telling Lala a while ago when we were still in dressing room. Sabi ko nga na it's important for me to have time for myself because how can I give kung wala akong
There's
maibibigay?
nothing,
Talaga.
exactly.
Di ba, pagod na pagod ka na, feeling mo pangit-pangit mo, ganyan. So, pag nagluluka-lukahan na ako, I tell my husband, naloloka ako.
So what do you usually do?
I go to the parlor.
Oh, yeah.
Pahat oil ako, paano ako.
Pampering
Pamper
oneself.
yourself.
Girl,
Loving
pang girl.
oneself.
Mawawala ako niyan. Pag nawala ako, alam na nila.
Medyo
Nagloloka-loka.
masikip ang mundo
Oo,
today.
pagbalik ko, ang ganda-ganda ko na. Hello, honey.
Okay na naman.
And it's, when you detach yourself from that environment, nag-gain ka somehow ng parang recharged ka eh.
Like,
Actually, come to
charging.
what I do is parang at the time when you feel the most self-pity, yun, yung parang why ako na lang lahat.
Yes.
You stop pitying yourself and then think of all of the blessings you have. Parang balik
That's
mo,
right.
yung parang ano ba yung kino-complain mo? Buti nga, hindi malaki, yung sakit ng anak mo, kunyari, yung fever niya is ganyan kataas. Buti nga, hindi mas malala yan. Yung parang, isipin mo talaga, ano ba talaga? May problema ka ba talaga? Parang mas madami ka pa dapat
Baka na-overwhelm ka lang.
Oo,
Baka
yung
hindi siya
parang
problem,
so many
inconvenience lang siya.
Yes.
Di ba?
Parang if you stop and put things in perspective, I think, yun na nga, that's parang a place to draw strength from. When you really, parang analyze the situation and realize that it's not all that bad.
With me naman siguro, because we can keep ourselves busy and it's not really important, right? So with me, parang I learn how to prioritize things. Hindi ko pwedeng lahat gawin yung bagay. Like say, barkada kita, tapos si Jelly labas ng labas. I know now my priority is my family. You know, then second lang yung career ko. But I make it a point na lahat sila,
Kapag
lahat
may
kami buong
extra
family
time.
also, is talagang we draw all our strengths from the Lord. Hindi talaga from us eh. Then, after doing all this, sometimes we feel like, you know, parang kulang or we don't have enough strength. What I do, I make a list. Do I have to do this? Is this important? Blah, 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 blah. Yung mga sobrang excess lang.
Sinisimplify
Yeah,
mo.
sinisimplify ko. And then, I don't need to do this. Yung mga important lang. And then when I have sober time, and then, you know.
Tsaka po pwede.
Yes. So, hindi ka na mag-isip na, bakit si ganon, ganyan. They went on a trip. Let's say, bakit
You'll
kami...
end up self-pity.
Yes. So, ako,
Unlike
like,
if you would just look inward.
you have more blessings, like Chiki nga said. Parang, kung titignan mo yung iba, you will always say, where did they get the money? You know, parang, then talagang you will always be, talagang walang strength na, parang bakit ako ganon? But if you'll just look
Kung ganun
inside
ang
yung mga
disposition
blessings
mo
mo in life, then you will be one happy working mom talaga.
Hindi mo pagod na pagod ka, pero actually, pasalamat ka, may trabaho ka, di ba?
Exactly.
Ay, ganyan.
What makes a good working mom?
Siguro, kahit busy ka, at least once a week, di ba, magkaroon ka ng family time. Ibig sabihin yung pag Sunday, labas kayo, yung ipa-feel nyo naman sa anak nyo na, ganito kami ka-importante sa parents namin.
Actually, we are all lucky kasi yun na nga, we have the luxury na pwede tayong humindi o umuwi sa isang lakad. When others, they really
Can't.
diba, 9 to
Wala
5
to
or
work
6
9 to
times a
5.
week.
And I'm amazed with those kinds of mothers.
Yes,
Talagang
me
from
also.
8 to 5 they go to work and still they have to spend time with their children.
They have to have the
Magluluto
asupa yan,
magluluto
magluluto
pa yan.
pa, mamamalengke.
The Lord really knows whom to give it to. Alam niya ako, hindi ko kaya, hindi whoever, hindi kaya. But it's really that eh. I really,
Well, with your question, how do you know if you're a good working mom? Ako, I can say for myself that I am a working mom, but I don't know if I'm a good one, and I won't know until my kids are older, are adults. Like I told you
Yes.
writers, like you said in the beginning, sa akin ang batayan yan is kung pag malaki na yung anak mo.
Maayos sila.
That's
kung
right.
Yes,
if
when
they're
they live their own lives.
responsible, God-fearing, productive
Yes.
people, that means you brought them up correctly. Whether or not you're a working mom, if you're a homemaker, I think that's the basis of judging if you're a good mom, working or not.
Ako kasi when you say good working mom, parang nakakatakot isipin kasi parang ang taas, no?
Ng
Parang,
standards.
pag pinapanood mo sa TV, di ba? Yung talagang ang nanay, malinis ang bahay, ang mga bata, malulusog, mga... Pero actually in real life, parang ang hirap na
Lahat yun.
gawin mo. So pag
May
sinabi
asawa
mo-
ka pa on the side, di ba?
Exactly!
Diba?
Totoo yun, yung pagod ka na. Tapos pagdating may asawa ka pa, hindi ba? My whole point is, when you say good working mom, parang ako, I don't want to think of it that way. Kasi I take things one step at a time. Every day is a new day for me because I realize, as I said in the opening segment, which ang intro ninyo, I don't believe there's a perfect mother because kahit anong basahin nating libro, di ba?
naman dyan lahat eh.
Wala naman
Walang
na dyan kasi
manual. How to
walang
become a good
walang
parent, a good
manual.
working
Kung may
It
manual,
is-
perfect tayong lahat.
Oo, araw-araw iba yan. Iba anak mo, discipline, di ba, ganoon?
You treat your kids differently, di ba?
Yes, yes. Which is why ako, every night when I pray, I always rate my day whether I was a good mom today or a good wife today. And most of the time, sometimes I find myself wanting, sana I did this, So, but in the long run, I said, never mind, there's tomorrow. So tomorrow, I strive for another chance to become a better. And every day, it's like that.
Yan. You cannot talagang contain lang na I'm a good working mom because
Oo,
I'm so and
yung,
so.
yung labels na ganon.
Every
It's
day,
really
learn.
hard for us to say, okay, I did it right today.
Yes,
We
and
cannot
then
really
tomorrow
do
you
that
shout.
unless we zero. With my experience and with my 3 kids and my husband around, we zero into having a real good relationship with Christ.
Yes.
I don't know, I can't say anything. We're talking about tips, this and that. We can tell all the tips we want, but it all zeroes down to where do we draw our strength from?
Yeah.
It's from the Lord. I don't know. For me talagang yun lang eh. And my husband's the one that really pulls us to that. And with it, it's really totally different when you zero yourself to someone that you're accountable for, which is the Lord. And later on, for me, we cannot wait later on, magiging okay kaya yung mga anak ko. I'd like to start now. I'd like to start with a family that's God-fearing,
Yes.
who obeys.
Doon pa lang okay ka na eh. Solve ka na eh.
Yun
Ganyan
lang
pa lang
munang
eh.
gawin mo. Yung parang sa akin, yun muna ang gagawin ko sa aming dalawa. And I will see later on. And I think it will, how can you go wrong?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
me, even in terms of explaining to her in discipline, I tell her, you are a gift from the Lord. And our assignment is that when we give you back to Him, that you're a good person. And that is our focus, both my husband and me. And it's easier for her to understand why sometimes we have to discipline her because she has to be good in the eyes of the Lord.
Alam ko na. So, let's not label, wag na natin sabihin, good working moms. Tayo mothers, still working at being good.
Yes.
Correct.
Diba? Bottom line is, we're doing our best. That's what's
Yeah.
important.
That's what's important.
Thank you very much.
for sharing.
Thank you. Maraming
Parang kulang ang
pang
isang
pwede.
oras para sa
Oo,
isang kwentuhan.
ulitin natin ito.
Yes.
We always want to talk about our children. It's the perfect place to do it also.
Kung ulitin natin ito, magbabalik pa po ang sis.
Thank you.
We are sisters. We are sisters. We are sisters. We are sisters.
Basta ang bottom line, I think all moms are working moms. Kasi mahirap maging ina, ha?
Naku, di ba nga sabi nila, parang it's the most taken for granted job in the world. But it's
Exactly.
actually the hardest. Kasi ano yan simula magiging ina ka, 24-hour job yan, at saka lifetime job.
Isama mo pang homemaker ka, housewife ka.
Homemaker, housewife, mother,
Nako, hilo
ever.
Yan ang pinaka-hectic talaga.
Yeah, so we should never take our moms for granted.
Because ang pinagdaanan po nila para
Kakahilo.
mapalaki tayo. Kakahilo po.
Yes. So anyway, I enjoyed our discussion today, no? Ang dami ka
Kailangan talaga
napulot.
may part 2, part 3, para hindi tayo matatapos dyan.
Pag pinag-uusapan mo talaga, isa kang ina, tapos ang pinag-uusapan mo yung mga anak, parang never ending yan. Ang dami-daming
Para
mabilis.
naalala mo, pinag-usapan natin, the problems that we encounter with our children pag medyo nasa teenager stage na. Naalala mo? Siyempre, tumek sa akin si Luigi. Parang ako ang topic niyo for today. Ako ang star ng
Ang star of the show. Kaya marami pa kaming pag-uusapan sa iba't ibang episode po ng SiS na tungkol rin sa pagiging mga mom, working mom, anak. Basta lahat yan pag-uusapan namin. Siyempre, wag na wag po kayong di manonood.
ng sis, para maabutan nyo.
Oo. Yeah, kita tayo ulit.
Bye!
SiS would like to thank Bambi Fuentes, Mosimo, F&H, Chloe for our eyewear, Optical Works, Adidas, Janeline Shoes, Wade Shoes, Bayo, Under the Sea Pet Shop, Salon de Manila, La Germania, 680 Home Appliances, Durastar, Mano Mano, Play and Display, JBL Home Furniture Enterprise, The Barnyard, Grand Flora, Our Home, Wayless Center and Spa,
Balloon Creations.
Color My Hair, and Union Square.
Before, nung maliit siya, mahirap. Kasi only child, syempre pag only child, walang kalaro. So, mas nagkikling sa'yo. So, for a time, nahirapan ako, lalo na hindi niya ma-differentiate what was real and what was not real.
Pero yung like for example, syempre malayo pa yung belt. Meron kang yung from where you are, you go get your belt.
May
Meron
time
kang
ka huminga.
Okay, now I got my belt. Honey, I'm gonna do this because I have to discipline you and swap.
Malakas. Oh.
Kaya pag nasa mall kami, pag may nagustuhan siyang toy, dapat bilhin. Pag hindi mo binili, sige, iyak ako, magka-cry ako.
Not pitying yourself and then think of all of the blessings you have. Parang balik
that's
mo,
right.
yung parang, ano ba yung kino-complain mo? Buti nga, hindi yung sakit ng anak mo, kunyari, yung fever niya is ganyan kataas. Buti nga, hindi mas malalayan. Yung parang, isipin mo talaga.
Yan ang pinaka-hectic talaga.
Yeah, so we should never take our moms for granted.
Because ang pinagdaanan po nila para
Kakahilo.
mapalaki tayo. Kakahilo po.
Yes.